Work with their schedules. Ideally, you want your employees to be present at all times while working on their normal full-time 8 to 5 jobs. However, this might not always be the case. Some companies found out that employees tend to have lower morale for not being granted their personal schedules. Having that said, some business owners made it a point to work with their employees' schedules. After all, their life doesn't just revolve around your business. They have families, friends, personal interests, and obligations of their own, just like everyone else. For example, you may have an employee who is a single parent and needs to drop off her kids from school before going to work. Or you may have a worker who cares for a sick parent, and that limits him from leaving the house to go to work. What can you do as the owner? Understand each situation carefully. Ask yourself, how can I address their needs? Exercising reasonableness in the workplace is a way of telling your employees that you care for them and that you're in on this together. One way to comply with their personal matters is by giving workers the freedom to work remotely. Working remote doesn't necessarily take away the professionalism compared to being at the actual workplace. In fact, working remotely is just the same as working on site, for they'll still be present in meetings, providing daily reports, and most importantly, doing the same amount of work as other employees. The sole difference is just that they work at the comforts of their own home, so they can easily attend personal obligations. Another way of helping out is by giving them flexible work arrangements. This provision allows your employees to adjust their work times, even their locations. Flexible work arrangements are, in a way, letting your employees create their work schedule around their life. There are several types of flexible work arrangements, such as video conferencing. This option allows your employees to work from anywhere through the Internet. With only a computer and a video conferencing software, employees can easily connect with you and their teammates. Video conferencing gives them the freedom to work from home or while traveling. Alternating locations. Nobody wants to feel confined to a single work location. Taking turns in locations helps them to unwind and to feel a change for once in a while. For instance, they can work on site from Monday through Thursday and then let them work from home on Fridays. Compressed work week. This gives employees the option to shorten their work week by working more hours on other days so they can have more time off. For example, some would work 4 10-hour days and then taking 3 days off. A compressed work week allows them to have more time to attend personal matters or to save more money on commuting. Adjusted work hours. This allows employees to alter their work hours on what suits them best. Like the example mentioned earlier, a parent might need to drop off his or her kids to school first. For this reason, he or she might choose to start work maybe 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. instead of the usual 8 to 5. The key here is that whether they come in early or late, they have to complete the regular 8-hour workday. Part-time work. Some employees, no matter how much they can be potential assets to the company, may still not have the ability to commit on a full-time basis. Giving the option of part-time work while still providing some or all work benefits can be beneficial for both parties. Part-time work helps employees to have more time for what matters most to them. As for the company, you are confident that you can retain your top talent. Job sharing. Similar to part-time work, job sharing is a way to lessen your hours in a work week by splitting tasks and duties with another employee while sharing the same role. This allows the employee to work a portion of the work week while the other gets to fill the other half. This is also advantageous because it creates a built-in backup in case one won't be available for work. Flexi mealtime. This simply means that your employees can choose the time to eat, whatever works best for them. Some employees may choose to use their flexi meal times to attend appointments without having to file time off. For some, they would like to have a shorter break so they can leave early. Note, however, that the tips just mentioned will vary from one company to another. The only key point here is that when you provide flexibility to their schedules, you allow them to produce the best results while at the same time addressing their personal matters. This gives them a more balanced view of life and work.